when you're constantly in public spaces, it's hard to get any peace of mind. You feel like you're always getting scrutinized by other people. You have to be smart, you have to kind of be like a chameleon. So of course, if you want to get help, then that's the only time when you actually want to look like a destitute. But other than that, I don't go around advertising that I am. My childhood was turbulent. So my mother, she actually suffered from mental disorders. When I was 9, she left the house one day and actually leapt down a building in Holland Village. After she died, I didn't have anyone to guide me. I lost interest in my academic study. My performance started to plummet. He probably saw me as a train wreck, as in a failure. He didn't really seek my consent. He just pulled me aside one day and said, "Okay, I'm going to marry and this is your new mother." I couldn't really get along with her. And I felt that the two of them were very domineering, egoistic, controlling kind of parents. So I rebelled. So don't be shocked. Because I'm balding. That one I have to blame my father. He gave me anything good, he gave me the best. There are moments of cavities as well. That's one of the things you face when you're poor.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, I'm always hanging around coffee places, waiting for the staff to get distracted. So any good destitute will carry a lot of tissues with them because they need it for cleaning yourself. I actually spend about 1 hour just on my grooming and hygiene. Well, some destitutes don't bother about that. I'm not one of them. So I ran away from home many times. There was once I exhausted my funds. Out of desperation, I was hungry. About 2, 3 a.m. I crept into someone's house. What I didn't realize was that the maid was still awake and she spotted me climbing into the house. So when the police arrived, they arrested me. At that time I didn't know it, but that was probably the beginning of the end of my life. It makes you like an open target, and people think, oh, this one don't have gang. Drag him into the room and screw his ass later or something. Basically, any place that operates for 24 hours, land shops, I slept in hospitals as well. First night, when I lay down, I just slept. The problems only came later is when I started becoming more regular, and then the staff would make noise because they want to clean the place, or the manager would come and try and kick you out. Okay, one of you go and distract. So that's to eliminate any body odor. When I'm going for either a job interview or when I'm meeting someone that I feel is important. So these are my documents, and that's my spare shirt, which also functions as a pillow, contact lenses, because I'm myopic. So everything has a certain order because it's quite a small bag. I can't speak for the rest of the destitutes, but for myself, we are trying to make an effort to come out of this, but you're already at a disadvantage of your criminal record. If you don't make an effort to stay competitive, then you're going to become a dinosaur. I would say it's probably more of a placebo effect, as in you feel more confident, but haven't been successful in my efforts so far. There are so many people who have degrees these days. For the longest time, mentally I was quite unstable, like I had mood swings. Probably one of the reasons why I went off and committed some of these offences is because my mind started to stray. In my youth, I was in denial about it. I'm definitely heavily dependent, which makes me think, like how am I going to have a normal life? I mean, let's be practical. Like, if you were like a girl, would you want to go out with a guy who has so many issues? Where are my wet wipes? I gotta clean the area where I put my head, because you never know, some people might be sleeping with their feet here. Everyone has their designated sleeping spot, and if you sleep in my spot for tonight, then where the hell am I gonna sleep, you see? Especially if the place is crowded. So disputes like that do happen. So my wallet and handphone are here, facing inwards, and bags like that. So it's quite secure. Like one afternoon, I was really tired. I left the haversack beside me. I think about 1 or 2 hours later when I woke up, the whole thing was just vanished. Like one poof. I was really pissed off. Animals in the wilderness, they have their own nests, right? Human beings are no different. We all want a space of our own that we can call home. If I have to live this way for the rest of my life, I'd rather be dead, to be honest. This is not living. You're just existing. You have to live with another person, another stranger. Most people can't even get along with their own family members, let alone strangers, right? And there are actually a lot of destitutes. They're actually in that joint single scheme as well, but a lot of them sleep outside because they just can't get along with their housemates. At the end of the day, you have to do something that you are passionate about. You have to find your own purpose.
You think you found your purpose?
I know my purpose, but the problem is that I'm not able to achieve it, you see. Because if you can't, then it's just a stupid dream. One of my favorite channels is one reason why I keep on looking at these wolf dog videos is because I actually have a dream of owning a wolf dog as well. I want to own a wolf dog one day. It's not the easiest thing in the world to rise up above, Everyone has their own situation. Before you drop judgment on us, at least make an effort to find out more before you crucify us with your prejudice, I can actually make a contribution to this world. I can change it in my own small way.